What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video with Let's Talk Coins. Today, I know you guys can't really see what we're doing, but we're going to be doing a whole entire video over just Barber head coins. So, I have a Barber head, or 4 Barber head nickels. Let's pick you up and so I can show you. Okay, I have 4 Barber head nickels, or more commonly known as V nickels. There's the first V nickel, second V nickel, and then I have 2 in this little case up here. I have 2 dimes. We have the first dime right in the middle right here, and the second dime right here. Okay, I have 3 quarters, 2 in flips and the one up top above the dimes, and 2 Barber half dollar, or not Barber, Liberty half dollars. Now, all of these have the exact same face on them, as you guys can see, except for these 2 down here. So, the half dollars, quarters, and dimes are also more commonly known as Barber, half dollars, Barber quarters, and Barber dimes. That's what you just happen to hear. And that is because it is the designer on the head of the Liberty head half dollars, quarters, and dimes. The gentleman's name that designed the head on him was his last name was Barber, so they got the name from him. But they are in the typeset that I have. They are called Liberty head half dollars, Liberty head dollars, or Liberty head half dollars, Liberty head quarters, or Liberty head dimes. There are no Liberty head half dollars, there's no Liberty head dollars, which is why I don't have any. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop right into it. Now, I'm going to give you a warning really fast. This is not every single V-nickel I have. I have 4 here, but if I showed you every V-nickel I had, it'd take all day, and not all of them are very nice. So I'm just showing you the ones that came from my typeset and this set right here just because I think it's really cool. So, we're going to kick it off, and we're going to start with the dimes because of... No, we're going to start with the nickels. We're going to start with the nickels because we're going to go from least value to most value. So, we're going to start off by showing you guys this here nickel. I'm going to try not to touch the face because I don't want to mess it up. So, this nickel right here, if you guys can see it, I might just set it down and flip it over. And we're going to go like this. So, this here, guys, right here, we're going to start off first the nickel or Liberty head nickel. Let's see if I can get you guys zoomed in so it focuses. Maybe. Holy smokes. There we go. Okay, so that is an 1883 V-nickel. So on the back, there's 2 different types. There's cents and no cents. So with this one right here, you guys can clearly see this one does not say cents. It says their little pluribus, something like that. There's no cents there, and in this one, you can clearly see that it says cents, and the little U thingy is above the V. Now, the V is the Roman numeral for 5, if you guys did not know that, which is why it's there. This is a 5-cent piece, or a nickel, also known as the V nickel because of the V on the back. Kind of like how the shield nickel has the shield on the back. It's also known as the Liberty head nickel, though, because Liberty's head is going to be on the coin. This is a very nice example of an 1883. I personally grade this one myself probably an AU 50 because there is some contact marks and the mint luster is gone. But other than that, the curls have good details and Liberty's pretty strong. The only thing that I'm concerned about is the Y up top. Now, the Liberty head with cents is a lot harder to find in good grades. They were very, very common and worn and used a lot. So it's very difficult to find a very nice V-nickel with cents. This is a 1910. This is actually the best one I had, which is why it was in my typeset. This is the best looking V-nickel I had. I know, guys, it's kind of sad because of how rough it is. Liberty is not visible. So I'd honestly give this one a good 4 if it was my opinion. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on to the dimes, and then we'll go on to the quarters, to the half dollars. Nope, we're going to go to this. Sorry. Okay, so these are both, they're upside down right now, but they're both 1883s. One's with cents, one is racketeered, so they both are going to be without cents. So this does say it's racketeered and no cents. So racketeer, fun fact, this is actually from This racketeer piece is supposedly gold from the California Gold Rush. I don't know if that's true, but supposedly that is gold from the California Gold Rush, and it makes it a little bit more valuable. I guess there was a lot of coins that have the gold from the California Gold Rush, just plated. It is not solid gold, it's just a gold plate, so it's a super thin amount of gold, kind of like the leafy gold. So they're both 1883s. They're very nice condition. They've been in here for a long time, you can definitely tell. And they're just a really nice, cool collector's piece, in my opinion. I'll flip this over so you guys can see. Both of them have full Liberty. You can definitely make out the Y on the gold one, and on this one not as much, but you can definitely still see it. The curls and the hairs are very nice. Just a lot of contact marks, honestly. So it's a very nice coins, or two very nice coins, and I definitely do think that it's a nice collector piece that I own in my collection. They're both probably mint state coins. The mint luster's still there on both of them. This one, unfortunately, you cannot grade through Annex, at least, because of the gold plating on it. But this one would get a straight grade, I do believe, so it's definitely a good coin. But with that being said, we're going to move on to the dimes, and then we'll go to the quarters, to the half dollars. So these two dimes right here, both very nice condition. This one's a 1901, and this one's a 1906. They're both O's, and I'll show you where to find the mint mark on these. So 1901, this Barber, you can definitely, it's a very nice condition, very shiny, almost looks like it's cleaned, but it is not, I can assure you. And then the Liberty's pretty gone, worn out, but it is still a very nice coin. And we're going to flip it over. So as you guys can see, this O right here, that is where you're going to find the mint mark. So the mint mark is under the wreath. It says 1 dime on the back, or 10 cents. Same with this one, but this one's face is a lot nicer. You can definitely see the Liberty in the headband. So it's a very nice coin in my opinion, and this one's the one in my typeset. You definitely cannot make out the Y in the headband. You can see the LIBER, but no TY, unfortunately. So then you also got this one. It is a plain. So the 1901 O and then the 1906 plain. This one's got very nice details on the back and the leaves and the wreath and stuff like that. So it is a very nice coin. If I had to personally grade this one up on myself, the one that's on camera, I would definitely give it about an AU 50, if not a little bit less, so an extremely fine. This one I'd probably give a very fine to maybe an extremely fine if it's lucky. But this one's AU to, or E, this one's an AU for sure, I think. Mint luster's somewhat still there, but not 100%. And then this one, just the mint luster's kind of gone. So with that being said, we're going to move on. Also, now that I'm looking at it, this one definitely has some damage up in the rim, up in the top right-hand side. So this one does not have any damage except for that lower left-hand side. Maybe there is some in the rim there. But with that being said, they're both very nice coins, and we're going to go ahead and move on to the quarters. So I have 3 Barber quarters, all rough shape, same situation kind of with the Liberty Head nickels or the V nickels. They were really, really overproduced, and they were just worn and circulated a lot. So we have an 1895 O. We have a 1896. Let's see if there's any date. It's going to be on the back under the eagle's tail feather. It is going to be an O. I don't know if you guys can see that. So we have an 1896 O, and we have a 1904 1904 plain. So Philadelphia. O, guys, if you're wondering, O on the back stands for New Orleans. They used to have a mint, and they do not believe they do anymore. So all of the mints back when, like in the 1800s, it would include Carson City, San Francisco, New Orleans, Philadelphia, Denver, and West Point. So those are all the major minting presses around the United States. So there's 5 of them, the ones that I just named. So Philadelphia 1904, I have it listed at $12 and an AG3, which is about good 3. That's probably one of the lowest grades you can get. This one I'd probably give a good 4, just because you can definitely see a little bit more detail in the eye compared to this other one, and the ears got a little bit more detail as well, in my opinion. And this one I also have it at AG3 as well. It's way closer to this one than that one is. You can definitely see this one's really worn, so I might bump that one up to a good 4 as well. I have that one at $17, and this coin's probably a $60 coin. An 1896 O is a semi-key date, which is very, very nice, especially in this bad condition. It might get damaged, though, because there's scratches up in the God, or in the In God We Trust. So on the back of these, you can definitely see this one's got a little bit of the feathers, not a whole lot, but it's there, and you can kind of make out some of the words in the ribbon and the eagle's mouth. There's going to be 13 stars, I believe, on the back for the 13 colonies. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, actually. So I'm not sure what that 16 stars stands for, actually, so, you know, can't know what everything, but no, there is 13. I counted wrong, guys. I'm sorry. But it is an O on the back under the tail feather of the eagle. As you can see, all the arrows is worn on that one. The back of this one, or the reverse, obverse and reverse, you can kind of see the O. I don't know if you guys can make it out. It's right there, so it's kind of hard to see, but this one's got no detail on the feathers, and it's definitely going to get dinked for damage, so I don't even think it'll grade straight. Can barely read quarter dollar, and America's starting to fade out as well, so it is going to be a rough coin, but it's still a valuable one because it's semi-key. Then on this 1904 here, you got $12. I have it marked. On the back, you can kind of make out some of the eagle. United States of America quarter dollar is all starting to slowly go away. The shield has no detail at all, and the rim is starting to grow on those letters, the lettering, as I said. But those are the 3 Liberty Head quarters I have, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to the half dollars. Let me remind you that there is no Liberty Head dollar. If there was, I'd have it, and I'd show it in this video as well. But there just unfortunately isn't one. So here I have 2 Liberty Head half dollars, a 1909 and a 1912. Let's see if there's a date or a mint mark on this one. So I have a 1909S, which is definitely going to be a semi-key date, I believe. So that's always nice to have a semi-key date. You can start or see the start of Liberty up there. I do think it'd get dinked for damage because of this little flat spot right here, and then there's some damage marks, or some damage contact marks on the front side of this. This coin I'd probably give a good 4, maybe a good 5. If I was lucky, I'd get a VG 8, a very good 8. That's only if I'm lucky, so you know. You can definitely make out the words in the Eagles, or on the Eagles ribbon that's in the Eagle's mouth. Still 13 stars. You can see the S, it's under the tail there. United States half dollar still is clear. So honestly, it might get a good 6 if we're lucky, but it's definitely a nice coin, and it's not bad. It's definitely a good coin to have in a typeset for starters like me, especially in that typeset area. This one, it's graded a very good. I honestly don't agree with that personally because of the fact that you cannot see Liberty in the headband. The stars are very worn, and then this on the back of this one, the arrows have no detail, and the eagle's shield is starting to fade away. So we can take a closer look at both these side by side, and again, in my opinion, I think this one over here on the left looks a little bit better to me. But let me know your opinion. Comment down below what you think it is. Do you think the left one is better or the right one? Just let me know down below. Give it a comment. But this one's graded a VG. I paid, let's see here. I think I paid $25 for this. As you guys can see down here, it says $25. So I paid $25 for this. It's definitely a nice coin and a good date. But I do enjoy Barber or Liberty Head half dollars a lot. They're just got a nice design, and that's just my opinion. But definitely nice coins over here. The 1909S is definitely a key date, or a semi-key date in all coins, as you guys can see if you go look at the Lincoln cents, the nickels, the dimes, everything. And 1909 is definitely one of the more of those semi-key dates. So with that being said, that is going to conclude the Liberty Head nickels, dimes, quarters, and half dollars that I have. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to comment which one you thought was better, the left or the right, the 1912 or the 1909. Which one's in better shape in your opinion? But I thank you guys for watching. Again, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Come back next time to see and learn more about coins with Let's Talk Coins. See ya.